gonna go and get an ale and eat some spicy meats until my friend. Oh, by the way, I'm gonna talk to.
Me?
Yeah, your fairy
Freya?
chick,
Oh,
Freya, to
Freya.
see if Jovan is okay. Because you know
Okay.
we spent the whole day like doing all this random stuff,
Right, yeah.
and it's like Jovan could be like being waterboarded right now. We can't let that happen.
Right. So you speak to Freya.
Yeah.
So Freya goes, Jovan, it's Dadriel, and you can like hear each other through it.
Sure. What?
Mhm.
Hey, are you all right? Are you being waterboarded?
Well,
This
okay.
is just after
at
you
what time?
exited Katros's house.
Well, I was escorted to Katros's house where he made
Ooh,
a
Katro saw you?
Oh,
Oh my
yes.
gosh, he's awesome!
He has quite an elaborate mansion.
Oh my gosh, you got in? Oh my gosh, I've always wanted to see the inside of Katro's mansion.
It's a giant glass maze.
What? What are you guys talking about? And Percival's voice suddenly cuts into the discussion.
I've heard it is
It's
unbelievably beautiful.
It's a giant, ridiculous glass maze, but the
Excuse
floor
me?
is beautifully reflective, and the sky is
Wait,
Oh
the
my
ceiling
God.
is starry.
Where is this?
No,
It's-
you fucking
it's-
cat.
He is the
No.
paradigm of paradigms. Like, he is, oh my gosh, like, just,
Pers-
when he
I mean,
smiles at you.
he invited me to come by any time. So if you
What?
guys wanna
Oh
come-
my god!
So-
You have
but
got to
anyway,
bring us over.
anyway.
So Percival like starts freaking out, and this is interesting because Percival breaking in on that conversation breaks the rules.
Oh, really?
Like he shouldn't be able to do that.
Oh.
So
What?
so he goes because you're not
You-
using him to talk through.
You
anyway.
did that earlier
Yeah.
with Gears, but when he was talking to Percival.
Yeah, exactly.
But
Maybe our triune of, maybe those guys have like their own little like leaning circle.
I don't know.
Anyway, so Percival goes, okay, boss is sleeping right now. We gotta wake him up. I mean, we have to go back. We have to go back.
Percival, I'm trying to talk to Dadriel right now.
Yeah.
Can you get
Well,
off the line?
I'm sorry, but this is just too. Look, I'm
Percival,
no,
this is a private conversation.
Dadriel and Freya's like, Percival, please, and Dadriel, no offense, but this is far more important than whatever you're dealing with right now. Now, Jovan, how do we get back inside this house?
I'll take you there later.
Okay. See, that's all I wanted.
It'll be
Simple.
fine.
Percival's going to take his nap.
All right. So you're all right
Sounds
then,
good.
Jovan?
Yeah, no, I was treated fine. He gave me some time to commune with my god, think over over the proposal, which was he thinks that I can dispel magic due to the frog raining frogs outside of the Doulahan. Do you recall?
Oh.
And I made it look as though I had, because I did a healing spell. I think is that what
You
happened?
just chanted.
I just.
And then
Oh
you-
yeah, it failed,
yeah.
didn't it?
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
the frog stopped at the same
Yeah.
time.
That
Well, anyway,
seems
due to
dangerous.
that, he thinks that I can dispel magic. So he wants me to dispel some sort of magic that they're having trouble with. But at the
You mean like the Savannah's magic?
I don't know.
You know
But-
you can't do that, right? If you lie to the paradigms, the penalty is death.
Well, I was told that it
Is
look
that true?
the
It's not like
keepers
it's one of the tenants, but they'll be pretty pissed.
the keepers gave me slipped me a message that I should accept whatever deal he proposes, and I communed with Netro and came to the conclusion that it would be advantageous for me to take him up.
Oh
on
my
this
gosh,
deal.
you have got to get
So,
back here. 'Cause
Netro's
we're gonna need
exi-
Merek's help for this.
Netro's exact words on that were, it will be advantageous for many.
For many, yes.
Okay.
And
so,
and since my god and myself are utilitarianism, do the most good for the most people, it makes complete sense. I would do that.
so let's come together then. So you guys are all going to be able to meet back with the Doulahan
Yes,
then. Okay,
yes.
so let's say that you all get back to the Doulahan right as the sun's starting to set.
All right.
Well, you're already there. You and
is-
Merek are already there. But Jovan-
I assume Merek will be able to help me.
Is
with this.
Elvis still upstairs?
yeah, he doesn't seem to have come out of his room.
Okay, does Poe go home for the night?
Yep.
Okay, so it's just the three of us.
Poe finished repairing some of the, like window panes and stuff, and like hammering up old shelves and getting them fixed and cleaning up cobwebs, and then he went home.
All right.
Cool.
Well, he sleeps in the Doulahan.
Oh, he does?
Yeah,
Okay.
so he went
That's
out.
fine. He has a room.
All right, so we need to find a secret place where we can talk.
That could just be Jovan and Merek's room.
Okay.
Why do we need
Yeah.
a secret place? Because
So Merek's actually sleeping in there too. So
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, we gotta go and wake Jovan and Merek up.
okay,
Do they still have the same bed?
No, we have two beds.
we
okay.
established that
Oh,
last
okay.
time. They have two beds.
Nick Jovan went out and bought his own bed.
I did. It was like.
Oh, that's right. You have bed
it's
of
like,
ultimate softness now.
Yeah, it's space bed.
Anyway,
All right. So
So Merek's asleep when you guys walk into
Right.
the room.
We need to wake Merek up for this. He
He, like-
wake him up. Can't you heal him? He looks horrible.
No, I can't heal the draining that he did for the spells.
Percival's
So
tail is swishing
he'll-
back and forth.
He'll be
and
out for a while.
Don't wake up, boss.
Can we wake him? Is it going to be a problem?
No, well-
He's sleeping to fix himself.
Like,
This is really important.
I don't think it's that important. We can wait.
Freya goes, Percival, it's really important. And then she, as soon as she goes, well, I mean, I think it's important.
Is it important? I don't think it's that important.
I have something to tell both of you. It's super important.
Gears has
Okay.
been gone this entire time.
Oh,
He's
really?
been off doing
Oh,
something.
that's right.
else.
He's got his own
Yeah.
thing. All right. Well, I'll tell you, Jovan, and then if you think it's important enough to wake Merek up, remember I got that message from Henslet last night, a couple
Yeah.
nights ago.
Hmm.
So
Oh wait, I don't remember. Do we know that you went in the room?
No.
no.
Okay.
No idea.
Yes.
I couldn't remember if you told us anything.
Yeah.
Okay.
But so remember when Henslet gave me that message with the bird that came to my window a couple days ago?
Yes. Yeah, I do.
Yeah, I haven't told you everything about that message. Turns out, I've been inside the room,
Wait, which room?
the scary
The-
room downstairs with the monster.
The one that we have been trying to have tried to open
Yeah.
and don't want to open.
Turns out the owner can go in and out as they wish. Apparently, when Henslet said, "Hey, take care of the Dullahan," he somehow mystically conveyed ownership of the Dullahan for me. I've been in there twice now.
Okay, why would you go in a second time without like telling us about it?
The first time I just wanted to sort of check it out. Turns out it's kind of spooky and interesting. The second time I went to go get something. That's the part where I want Merek to be in on this because it's got some really interesting. Basically, I tried to take. So, Henslet's treasure.
Whoa, treasure? Okay, let's wake up, boss.
I think that would be a good idea.
Yeah.
All right,
If you're
yeah.
in his head, you should wake up, boss. You've been doing it a lot longer. I don't want to like suddenly get magic missile in the face if I
Yeah.
accidentally wake him up.
Percival like scampers
Wake him
over to Merek and sits down on his chest and swishes his tail in his face. Just
Percival, you're the one that told me I need rest.
boss, wake up, this is important. It's treasure, boss. You want treasure, right?
I mean, I want knowledge more than treasure.
So you wake up and like open your eye a bit and peer across the desk to see Lalos's gem sitting on the desk. And just like open your eyes a bit and like look at the gem and then look and you can see Jovan and Dadriel over to the side.
Put that gem on the floor. Why is it
Or-
on the desk?
Oh, on the floor? Okay, it's on the
Yeah.
floor.
Oh, that gem is here. Isn't that gem,
What
the
gem?
spying gem that Lalos gave him that
No,
can
it's
see everything?
It's just a
I
gem.
don't know.
We don't trust that. Have you examined the gem?
Hold on,
This is not a
examine
safe room to chat in.
I
We
it.
should
You
should've-
know how to
I
examine
should have done
gems.
detect magic on that. Joe.
Yeah.
Well, there's no
I-
time like the presents. Why would you do it?
I'll do it. I'm
Yeah,
curious.
Do you have the
Do
other
it.
items with you?
What other items?
Yeah.
What other items?
Oh, the magic.
Well, we'll
items.
get to that.
Okay. Detecting magic on the gem. Well, that's 25.
Oh wow, okay.
Oh, wow.
Detect magic, do you have it?
No, I didn't write that one down.
Okay. Well, hold on then.
You take a look. Lalos's eye is right there. It's like, oh. It's
Whoa!
like,
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Oh shoot!
This is not where I parked my car.
I was looking through the wrong crystal ball.
This was gem originally belonged to Katros. He used to use it to spy on people when they were changing.
25. Yeah.
20.
The cleric can determine exactly which objects or creatures are magically enchanted within range. In addition, the spell reveals creatures of non-mortal origin. Okay. The cleric can distinguish between magical creatures and non-magical creatures. He can tell if different weapons or items of equipment on a creature are enchanted, and whether a creature that registers as magical overall does so because of its cloak, for example, or because of something inherent in its blood. Further, the cleric receives a very precise understanding of the magic's strength and nature. He knows an item is a +2 sword, or that a door is guarded by a level 3 ward portal spell. Finally, the spell
Wow.
functions through any sort of impending material.
I'm gonna scan the whole dual hand.
Yeah.
Wow.
So, you just... whoop. So you... Let's see. The cleric is a cone 30 feet long and 30 feet wide at the end, emanating from the cleric's holy symbol. So everything in the cone. Well, you just...
I mean, just focus at the
Yeah.
gem right now.
So you focus it in such a way, you know that the door itself is definitely magical. It's like Ward Portal, but it's something far beyond Ward Portal. And it's basically like a dimensional door kind of thing.
The special door.
Yeah, the special door.
Okay.
The 3 items you brought out of the thing, he detects them, or I mean, he doesn't detect them at all.
Okay.
So he doesn't say anything about that. The gym itself is magical, and it seems to have a. How would I put this? It seems to have.
Spy magic on it.
No, it's not. It's not scrying. It's not scrying or anything of that nature. It has a. You know, the closest thing it is to is a spell of spiderweb.
What?
Yeah, that's the
What?
closest thing it has to it that's magical.
Does that? So
So,
it gives somebody spider web.
according to your reading,
What?
this gem can be used to cast spiderweb.
When he gave it to you, what did he say about it?
You just doesn't have this.
Huh.
Said you'd appreciate it or something like that.
He appreciated you getting the book of
Yeah.
planes for him, so it was like a thankful thing.
Well, that's useful.
Okay,
Maybe
so-
it actually is.
You
Like,
realize
Merek.
at this point, you guys have put together the whole thing with Eldra and her last name, right?
Yeah.
Like, you realize at this point it's obvious that Lalos knows that you're related to her, probably. Or it's possible that he knows. Because if she kept her maiden name,
Yeah.
and he knows your name...
yes.
Well, I mean, he would have known her maiden name anyway.
Right, exactly.
So she kept it her
But now it's becoming much more obvious because she identifies
You know,
herself
it's
as Eldra
it's a
Ferrara.
common last name, you know. There's many Ferreras out there.
Probably not here though.
I don't think there
you
were
come
any
from
anywhere.
Timbertown.
Ferrara's from Timbertown? Yeah. Oh, well, anyway. Okay. Moving on. So, yeah, that's what you detect.
Okay. Well, Merek, it looks like you can cast spiderweb with this gem. That seems kind of random, but
Oh, maybe Lalos isn't so bad after
it's not.
How do you cast with a gem?
I don't understand it. It seems very strange.
Oh, I guess technically under the spell, I should add this too. So, as you're scanning the gym, you also detect it as a demonic creature.
And it's a demonic creature.
all. Oh, there we go.
I don't understand
Does he detect
this at
the
all.
living metal?
No.
Okay.
Do I detect anything from the rooms of our employees?
Like Elvis, who's like all weird and inside.
Well, the 30-foot cone would be pointed in a direction where you wouldn't... I mean, if you...
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I said I'm scanning the whole Doulahan.
But, like, the 30-foot cone goes...
Oh, it only goes
Oh, it
30
just-
feet out.
Yeah.
So it's too far away.
It's not a time limit. It's like a...
Yeah, it's just one
a
thing. It's like the
once.
eye opens, watches, and then closes. You'd have to
yeah.
cast it again.
Jovan, you say that's a demonic creature over there that's standing in the corner of the room?
The gem? Yes.
I get up, I slowly walk over towards it, I pick it up,
The gym? Okay.
go over to the window,
Oh no.
open the window. There's a canal, right?
Yeah. All right.
Does it reach
And
the canal?
Percival's like, no!
Does he jump out after it?
No, he doesn't. But the gem just goes soaring through the air and just splashes into the canal. Just-
This is like El Rat. We turned El Rat into a cyborg. Now some other like street urchin's gonna pick up the gem and become a demon possessed like
I sit back down with it.
That'd be great.
and it like sinks to the bottom.
I'm sorry, Percival, it's demonic. You don't want that.
Alright.
Lear is filled with
Can't
street
really
urchins who are
argue.
demonically powerful because of everyone is like, hey, I have a demonic creature right now. I'm gonna toss it out the window because I don't want it. It's like, oh, look at this.
This gauntlet? Nah.
It's like exactly right. It's like ultra powerful ancient artifacts are being tossed out of windows in Lear all the time.
Oh yeah,
It's
the
like,
gauntlet detects.
I know proper disposal
Right.
of magic items is very important, but
it's like you should really take this to the recycling center. It's like, nope.
I don't care.
And everything on you guys detects as you'd magically expect.
Sure,
it to.
sure.
Oh, hey, I take off the was it the scarab
Oh,
necklace?
yeah.
Oh yeah, that's
Is that
never come
magic?
up.
Yeah, that detects as magic. So,
What is
wait,
it?
oh, I would
I've
be
been
able to
wearing this thing
identify.
for
I know.
ages,
Like,
and
since almost the
nothing
first
has
episode.
happened.
So hold on, let me see here.
Yeah, I remember when I saw that episode. I'm like, has this thing ever come up?
It's
Merrick's
never
been wearing
come
this
up.
forever.
No, nothing is. I've never I don't know how to activate it, so I haven't tried to.
Where
activate
did we
it.
get that from?
The
The
dwarves gave it to him.
dwarves
He gave
gave
us,
it.
the
It's
dwarves
like-
gave us all a gift.
There's
yeah.
like
I
I
think you
don't know
told me that
what to
last
give you. I mean, you're not a fighter,
Yours
so you
was-
have this amulet.
I kept thinking it was one of those things that would activate during like a specific event, like
Mm-hmm.
in a cave-in or something like that. It creates a force field
Oh,
with the
man.
villains who were being killed or
I
something.
think it would have been awesome if.
So
this was
from
before we went down there, right?
what
Yeah.
you can tell, it's an amulet of wizard sense,
An amulet
which is a 5th level spell.
of wizard sense.
Wow.
How would they?
So
would
can
they
you
have an
use it
amulet
if the
that
spell's
awesome?
too high level?
You don't know anywhere to activate it. If you can activate it, even if it's possible to.
Man, that doesn't sound
I
nearly
do
as
this-
good as
sorry, I
like.
do this theme. I don't
Yeah.
know if that was clear.
No, it's fine.
Is there such a thing as like
Attunement?
activate blindly? Okay.
I mean, you can try.
I was really hoping it would like turn
You're like
into a
Roman-
giant scarab that would
Yeah.
fight for us.
Oh,
Cockroach. It's a cockroach.
It's a scarab. Thank you.
All right.
it's an apparatus or quality. You just ride it around.
Nobody
Sure.
wants a giant cockroach, but scarabs are awesome.
Oh, that's right. We had this discussion last
did.
session.
We did.
For those of you watching at home, that was 6 episodes back.
You can say it as much as you want, but it's a cockroach.
Because last session we
It's
also
scared.
had that like, you still have that, right?
Yeah.
What does that even do?
Anyway,
Alright.
it
I
has
had
not-
detect magic last time.
People watching at home will be like,
Yeah.
wow, they bring this up like every 5 episodes and it still
Well,
never
it's
happens.
Oh, the spider candle. The spider candle magic.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yes.
Oh,
In fact, that also detects with the spell of spider web.
as expected.
So you can cast spiderweb with that candle.
Does Bat Sword blind him? It's like, ah!
No.
How about...
Oh wait,
How about cool
what is
tattoo?
that sword?
Cool tattoo just comes across as a curse.
Oh, okay.
What
Wait,
is
what happened with bat sword?
Bat
then?
sword.
We
don't know the
detected
specifics.
bat sword before.
Did
I
we?
remember-
But to
yeah.
the extent of a 25, or you get to know if it's like a +1, +2.
That's true. We never really went over
It's a
that.
demon
I mean,
too.
you guys are just like standing in front of
Oh
my
no,
car.
I did. I said it was a sentient creature.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, remember I started sleeping with it when I found it was alive?
Yeah,
I was
like
like, oh,
whispering
Bat
to it.
Sword.
Anyway, so altogether, you've detected magic. What now?
Okay,
Because we gotta
It's
gotta
a
finish up.
shoo-shoo.
here.
alright. You guys need to hear. Oh, Merek. So, now that you've tossed out the gem of looking in on us by Lalos,
Idiot. That's Percival.
oh, so Hensley told me how to get into the room.
Yes, I read the letter. I taught you the word.
Oh yeah, that's right. So I've been in there 2 times now. So first thing, the room is guarded by a horrible, horrible monstrous demon. It's like got super eyes.
You didn't mention that.
No, oh, so here's the thing.
By the way,
It cannot harm the owner. And so when Henslet made me the owner, I can just go in and the
Oh,
demon
okay.
can't hurt me. But whoever
Uh,
else goes in, it just eats them. Like it consumes their body, it takes over their soul. It's awesome. It's got eyes all over his body, and to give this full
man.
description, it's got
Your-
purpley mist.
Your idea of awesome is
No, but it's
pretty
great because it
different.
can't hurt me. I feel so invincible. Every time I go in there, it's like sex and a workout. It's like finishing a marathon. I feel so alive.
I certainly hope you do not mock this beast.
Oh no! I'm very respectful of it. In fact, I've even opened negotiations about maybe some way of cutting a deal so that I can let him go one day. But no, here's the important thing.
classic day drill.
But wait, here's something that's super interesting.
Can we pause?
Yeah,
Can we
let's
stop?
let's rewind a
Can
little bit. Let's go. Let's check
I'm
the
hung
tape.
up on the issue here. Getting a little hot on this. You want to release the being that's protecting the treasure.
Oh, not tomorrow. It's like not right
I
away.
don't care when.
Why?
No, I mean not anytime in the foreseeable future. We're just in discussions. You know.
I think you're foreseeing such a future right now.
Well, I mean, it's all circumstantial, right? But wait, you gotta hear the rest of the story because there's a lot to cover, and the key thing is that apparently Henslet has it's like 1,000 years of treasure, mountains of gold, magic unbelievable. Like basically, the room is filled to there is more treasure there than all the. Remember that dragon treasure hoard we saw in the Undercroft?
Yeah.
10 times that,
Okay.
at least.
How do we know that what you saw was real?
It's a shame.
So that's actually the next part, which
it's a
is
shame
very
you
interesting.
Can't take out any treasure.
Well, so actually we're gonna get to that because first of all,
You try to take out treasure.
ooh, wait a minute, this is don't
Classic
get
day
ahead,
drill.
don't get ahead of me here. Like first of all,
It's gonna happen eventually.
apparently Henslet has the soul of a wizard in there. It's blue and it's kind of wang, and like you can't talk to it, and it's like if you touch your lips to it, it's like this, but it's like really weird. It's like this glowy thing. It's like super amazing. Apparently, that is the main reason that the room is so carefully
We had this
guarded.
conversation a few sessions ago.
No.
This is eerily familiar.
I don't think
We've
so.
done
Maybe
stuff
in
with
a
the
previous
soul
life.
wizard.
But here's another thing. I just had a conversation with a demon, and he really does not like Netro at all. He thinks that your god has kind of like wronged him in the past or something like that. Like he also thinks that Sylvanas is a whelp who's not good at magic at all. Oh, and by the way, he's super excited about your wardrobe.
Why did you tell him about my wardrobe?
Oh, it was just in passing. I was just trying to describe him like, oh, he has blonde hair and he has a wardrobe. Like, but he got excited about the wardrobe. But here's the coolest part, and the part that you, I think, would be most interested in. So I said, hey, Hensler said don't take anything from the room. I'm going, well, what good is a treasure hoard if you can't take anything from the treasure hoard? I wonder what happens if you take something from the treasure hoard. So I tried to take something from the treasure hoard.
Oh my God.
So check this out. So I put the 3 mundane items there. You see this?
Well, I'm glad
So-
we risked.
You bring them out, and Percival
Damnation
like
for
leaps
that.
back onto the cabinet, and like his hair raises up, and he goes and hisses at him.
Hey, what's up? Chill out.
Does Freya not do anything?
Freya doesn't seem to react. She
Oh,
just
okay.
buries down deeper in your pocket.
So this holy symbol of Netro, when it was in the room, was jade and glowy and beautiful beyond imagination. As soon as I took it out of the room,
Okay.
it became this mundane object.
So Freya like flits out of your pocket
Mhm.
and goes flying over to the items and lands down next to them. And she looks at Percival and gives him this odd look. And Percival goes, "Get away! Get away!" And she goes, "They're not. They're just normal objects." And she like lifts them up and drops them.
Yeah. This cloak that's so crappy now, it was beautiful and black like the darkest night, almost as if it was darker than darkness itself, and apparently belonged to some ancient thief named Quinn Carver, whose name I've never heard, right?
Yeah.
And it looked clearly super magical. But the coolest thing was the scarf. It was a bright red scarf that was so perfectly attuned to whatever you might have had in your wardrobe that I thought for sure it would be a perfect complement to everything you had. And as soon as I brought it out, it became this ratty thing.
So Percival like hearing that leaps down on the table and looks at the scarf, and peers at it for a bit, and he like sniffs it, and he goes, "It's all right, boss. It's not the right one." And he hops back off the table.
What?
So either these things lose their magic when they leave the room, or the objects cannot be taken from the room. And like whatever it is, I mean, this could be like
or they were always mundane and only appeared like incredible in the room itself.
which would be interesting because here's the other thing: as soon as I remove these 3 objects from the room, some pieces of the runes that keep the room sealed erase themselves. So it may be possible these are not true treasures at all, but simply objects tied to runic magic. This is why we thought, Merek, your understanding would help us understand this better, whether or not there truly is a treasure in the room, or if the room is nothing more than a prison for the soul of the wizard and the demon, and that all the other things are not real at all.
I would go with that
Well-
interpretation.
Magic is pervasive. It flows between everything, and over time, items can hold on to more of it. That's true. Yeah, magic flows in all of our veins.
So do you think I should take the objects back into the room and see what happens?
The point I'm trying to make is that So I go over to my closet and I open it up and I pull out like the red doublets and other various closets. Like over time, these mundane items you get a little bit more than normal bits of magic. Your sword, your hammer, and this cockroach.
Yeah.
Extremely dense bits of magic, and has been done so in a specific way. Almost like writing a book with magic.
Percival goes, "Well, I mean that's true. Like items with strong personal connections."
Mm-hmm. Yes, exactly.
So the question then is,
The point of being is I can use strong personal items to fortify a spell. Same with magical items. It's a stronger bit. I think inside of the treasure hoard, this magical items are also being used to power the spell that keeps the runes there and the door closed.
so does this mean that by removing them, not only does it damage the spell, but the item's magic is also destroyed? Like these items may have at one time been magical, but now they are ruined forever?
Well, if you want my honest opinion, and Percival like prances about it a bit, I mean, I'd say these items were probably never magical. You got these from a demon?
Well, he was guarding them, but they're from the Horde.
Well, are you sure they're from the Horde? You know, demons can create illusions pretty easily, at least from what I've heard. Maybe they're not even real.
They were clearly somehow tied to the spell. So are you suggesting that there's a real Horde, and then there are items that are keystones to the magic that are not of the Horde?
Well,
I
what if
don't
the
know.
magic just
Well,
weakens
just a
whenever
cat.
anything's taken out, and there was never
Wait, did
anything
you say
of
I'm just a
value?
cat?
Yeah.
It's like,
Well, I mean, if Percival's correct and they were mere illusions, then they wouldn't be keystones at all. They'd simply be items within it. And who knows? These could actually be parts of the demon itself. And by removing parts of the demon, you are releasing a bit of it and weakening the seal.
so this was my hope. You see, as a great wizard, I was hoping that perhaps because they have been touched by magic, that if you study them, it might give us insight into the nature of the door and the things that are within.
Ah, yes.
You speak often of your quest for knowledge. What better knowledge than these artifacts of the door that is the stupid door that makes us so mad all the time?
It is worth knowing more about.
I don't know how to do that. I can, as a wizard, I feel the flow, the ebb, and the pull of magic. That's why I can touch the cloths and feel the past and feel their stories and use those to fuel my magic.
Can you touch
But-
the cloth here and feel their stories?
Percival rolls his eyes.
They were not magical.
I telepath to Percival. I was like, just giving a little bit of flair to just the feeling of that there's magic.
He switches his tail back and forth. Yeah.
You would do the same thing, Percival.
Mm-hmm.
And not to
Not non-magical.
and not to leave you out, Jovan. This carved stone that looks like something that has relationship to Netro. Perhaps you might ask Netro if he's seen anything of his ilk before. I mean, you two are like
I'll do some communing.
I'll do my usual feeling of the red scarf
Mm-hmm.
to see if I sense that classic aged and filled with memories.
1953, an excellent bouquet.
It doesn't seem to be special fabric. Not really spectacular in any way, although you do detect a lingering sense of anger off of it for some reason.
Interesting.
In any case, at that point, from downstairs you hear a soft knock at the door
At night?
to the Doulahan, yeah.
Oh,
Oh, we got caught up in this story of
Yeah.
of
You guys-
Gabriel's. But Merek, I should know that you should know that I at at Katros's mansion. Your sister may have been there, and I may have spoken with her.
You were able to speak. I yelled out. I tried to stop her, but she wouldn't turn around.
I noticed that, and it didn't look like she
But
heard you.
you
I don't know
spoke
if
with her?
she.
What did you say? What did she say? Is she okay? Is she all
seemed-
right?
She seemed
Did she
cross
seem
with
stressed?
you, but I told her where
Why would
we
she be-
live,
why would-
and she said she would actually come by.
Oh, wonderful news! Oh, good.
But she didn't say when, so I don't know if that's her. Let's go find out.
we're all
So
right now.
you guys head downstairs,
Yeah.
and you round the corner to see Frederick Burroughs standing in the Doulahan.
Ooh, oh, he got in without
Well, the door was open to the Doulahan.
You just
He just
knocking.
knocked on it as he
Because
walked.
no
Oh,
one
we're
was
still open.
there.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So he looks around and he goes, "Oh, well, there you all are. A pleasure to see you all again. Yes, yes.
Yeah,
How have you been?"
Of course.
pretty good. I trust you've talked to
Datho?
Yeah.
Yes, of course. We've communicated adequately. Sad to say I don't have my companion. Otherwise, you may be able to borrow my amulet. And he laughs at his dark joke. And then he
I
goes,
don't understand.
Jovan, you're not going to do anything rash now, are you?
Well, from what it appears to me, we need Urano to defeat a darkness, which I gather is Spanish.
Let
most
me
likely.
let me assuage your fears. We have another matter. Of
Oh, I have
doing-
no fears.
Well, all right. Well, let me assist you in this matter. We have another way to deal with Savannahs. A way I think you'll be most appreciative of. But it's
What
going to
would that be?
require the three of your help, and also the help of our friend. And from the shadows of the doorway, you see this kind of slender-looking face peek around the edge, and you can see that this is a man who's not quite a man because his ear tips aren't like normal human ear tips. They're kind of half extended, halfway down. And you can see that his nose is sharp and defined with his features. His eyes are black as coals and cold. And he steps around the corner. He's wearing normal clothes, but he carries himself with the air of somebody who isn't used to them. And he comes around the corner to the Doulahan. This guy is about 6 feet taller, and you recognize him immediately as a half-elf. And Frederick turns around and goes, may I introduce one of the Vesperillo's top agents, Mercutio. And Mercutio smiles a bit.
I know, right?
And his teeth are filed down to points.
Uh,
And he clacks his teeth together and goes, it'll be a pleasure to work with all of you when we steal a gem from Laulos the Paradigm. And that's where we're in for this week.
oh, what? And he's gonna describe the gem as, oh wait, I just threw it out the window.
Why?
You'll find out next week!
Oh my
We need
god.
more demonic creatures.
Are you prepared for maybe two of us saying nope?
Perhaps.